What's going on, guys? This is Logan with West Desert Wheeler, and we've got Cameron from Desert RC.
Hello, guys.
Today we got our RC crawler buggies out here. Both of them are rear steer. Each one set up just a little bit different though. Cam has a really cool car. He's got a RC Speedy chassis on F10 portals with rear steer, and then I've got my Axial Capra cage on Capra portals with rear steer. Should be a fun time. We're up here on a trail called Wild West. Lots of boulder dodging. Should be a good time out here on the trail. It's good and hot. Let's go check out these cars in action. So Cameron's RC Speedy buggy right here is also running a set of my cut and shuts. However, Cameron has a special set where they're actually not 5.25. I cut and shut a slightly smaller piece of tire to insert, and so his are around 5 inches tall, which I think really look good proportionally to his car. So he's got the one-of-one set of the 5-inch crawlers. Pretty cool. I guess we're not going up that wall. We'll just take a little bonus line and spin around. Cameron's got Reefs Smart 900 servo in the rear. What's your front servo, Cam?
The 900 Smart.
Nice. He's got dual 900s in his car. I've got a 900 in the front of my car, and then I've got a 777 out back, so I've got the direct power Reefs in the back of mine. Of course, he's got that sweet scale engine on his. Looks awesome. Got the 22 RE turbo back there.
JE Designs.
By JE Designs. Super cool. I'm getting trapped and I can't see where my tires are, but hoping to see Cam figure this one out. It's technical for sure.
Yeah, servo's locking up.
There it is. Very nice. Once you find that right line, it just drives on through. Made it look easy. And he's got those Vanquish 2.2 wheels in a, are they Cerakoted tan?
Cerakoted, yeah.
Very nice.
Customs.
Super sick. So one of the big differences between our cars is that Cameron is running those F10 portals, and they are not nearly the same track width as the Capra. So my car is quite a bit wider, which means on obstacles like this, our wheels and tires are going to be hitting different spots in the trail, and will really give us our own challenges along the way. This is really ugly in here. I don't know how things are gonna go. Oh, that was looking pretty good for a second. Might have to back out of this one. This is pretty ugly and binds just about everywhere I look. Yep, that's a no for today.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere close, but worth a shot.
At least we'll see the difference between the Chupa and the Speedy here. Because my car's front end really started to drop in once it got kind of centered up in the back side of this. So are you running the portal transmission or the Nod 2?
That's a deluxe portal trans.
Deluxe portal transmission. Very cool. It's got the F10 brass knuckles up front. I really like the aluminum panel for the roof. It's all dented up.
It's homemade.
That's awesome.
Be too narrow for this. I'm gonna try getting it.
The rear steer on these cars just adds so many more crazy technical lines that otherwise just may not look as clean. Typically, drag axles can make it through most obstacles the rear steer cars can. There are a few that don't work, but just being able to put your tires precisely where you want is just what makes it really fun to me. Just absolutely nailing the line how I want the car to drive it. Makes a huge difference. Now I look really cool over here, super bellied out. There it goes. Car hops once I'm fully articulated. There she goes. Wasn't letting me climb, it kept hopping and falling down the wall. So I'm in a crab reverse. I'll try and transfer over to the other side of this crack. I run a lot of gear reduction in my car, so I can really force it through those binds. I run a Hobby Wing Fusion. It's one of the original versions, the 1800 kV. Cameron's got the Fusion Pro 2300 kV, so very nice motor, super smooth, plenty of torque. Yeah, he picked way better lines than I did on that one.
I think the narrower track width helped too.
Wiggle your rear, kind of aggressive, and it'll slide it off. There you go, nice. Okay, I'm gonna get in here and figure out this puzzle. This is an ugly one. Floating the tire a little bit, hoping that front forward weight will drop it in. I think he's good.
My rear servo isn't reacting right now.
You got all the weight of the car on it in the bind.
I need that rear servo.
There she goes. Are you running a BEC on your car?
No.
Okay.
Just whatever the 2-in-1 provides. I think it's 7.4. That's what I have it set to.
Right, so once you get two amp hungry servos, like the 900 Smarts, where they just need amps to create a lot of torque, it's a really good idea for anybody to put a BEC in their car. That's one of the reasons I run a BEC powered front servo, which I use the internal BEC from the Fusion, and then I use a direct power in the rear, so that only my front servo is the only one demanding power from the BEC. It seems to give me pretty good performance that way. Almost there. Got a little bit of dust on our tires after driving through some dirt. Oh, it's so close. There you go. I think that was the right call.
Passenger to hook on the edge of that little rock. Oh.
Just gonna push the car back up. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Follow that line. Got that nice narrow cage. Just let him slip past that. There he goes. Oh, he's getting the front too high on the rock. Nice, good driving there. There you go. Yep, just like that. There it goes. Woo. Straight into a big descent. Nice and steep. Luckily with these rear steer cars, they're not super forward weight bias because you have to pack around that weight on the rear axle. So it really helps them drive down steep stuff. Look at the low speed control on that Fusion. These tires never let go at all. Very nice, super clean. All right, Chupa's turn. So I'm gonna follow Cam's line here. Oh dear. Already pretty crazy bind. Kinda gonna use that front driver to help wrap the car around. Uh-oh, my front end's washing off. Not where I want to go. I do actually want to get that front passenger down in the crack. I want it to lock into that, and then I'm going to use that rear. Oh, it keeps forcing me off. That's funny. Well, apparently if I try the same thing 3 times, it gives me the same result 3 times. That's amazing.
Crab passenger is the line.
Well, every time I was doing that, it was forcing my front end off the rock.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like you have to work it driver before you can start doing that crab right into the crack. There you go.
That 777 using all the torque it had. Now I'm in the same pickle as Cameron was.
There it is.
Okay, now we got to get centered up and drop. That's funny, that took some work. She got her done though. Nice and smooth on the drop. All right, so last time I was out here, this is one of my favorite obstacles on the trail. It's this big, ugly, washed out notch in the bottom of the trail. So we're gonna see if we can get the Chupa to stick the line and crawl up and out. If I remember right, it wasn't quite this washed out, so it's a little bit bigger climb this time. So far, no issue. But this transition up to the left is tricky.
Got it.
Waiting for those G8 crawlers to hook up. Scrub off some moss on our way. All right. I don't think I actually made that last time. Can't remember if I made it on camera or not. I don't remember if I made it at all. I know Scumbag did. What a scumbag. Chupa wins.
I think I might struggle on this one with my track width.
Let's see what the Speedy does. I think you should be okay. Because this one's not real vertical on the walls. So basically, like, if you're wide or narrow, you're climbing a pretty similar incline. Transition might get tough. I might swing back around and try the right line. Good work. Sidewall's giving you all the traction. SL3D squid inserts on both of our cars. Neil was awesome to make up a custom set for Cameron for this one-off set of tires. Definitely check out sl3d.com. Squid inserts, One of the best 3D printed inserts I've ever tried. Hands down. Very nice, dude. That was awesome.
Nice. Surprised with that one.
All right, guys. Looking around, looking for bonus lines. I found a Buggy line that we don't know if it's possible, but that's what we're here to find out. Oh, right on the nose of the car. That's a problem.
I think it's doable. I think you might need a different approach.
We're gonna modify our approach here just a little bit. I don't think I could have waited any longer to go for that reverse.
No, it was on the edge.
It's all about just where you're steering and how you're pressuring the suspension at this point. It's so close. If I can get that front wheel to just drop a little further in, right there, it should go right now. Because I want to try and land the left rear down and then land that front on the rock as well. I think we did it.
Yep.
Oh man, don't screw it up now. All right, Cameron, you're up, bud.
I'll wait till we get.
Oh, yeah, I'm not done yet. We're not out of the woods. Ooh, she gets ugly right here. I don't know why it's doing that.
There it is.
Yeah, that rear can't handle that. Maybe it can. It's just such an overhang.
Yeah, that passenger rear is helping slide it down.
I think we just about lost it now.
Turn rear as driver, you might be able to save the rear end.
I think I am. Door panel. Thank you, Chupa. Now the stupid bush is trying to stop us.
Damn.
Buggy lines.
Okay, here we go.
That was good stuff. Here we go. Let's see Cam. Coming at this thing like a spider monkey. I do have a little more gear reduction to kind of force my car through these binds. So you're almost lined up just to drive straight up the rock at this point. Oh. You gonna drive through in reverse?
I am stuck.
And there's a few things I might have tried on that, but I don't want to pretend like I know everything, and I want Cameron to figure it out. I certainly couldn't call what I had a line. That was just figuring out what the car wanted at the moment.
Yeah, and there are are quite a few differences between the two of our buggies. Yeah, they're buggies, but they do things a little bit differently. Okay, there we go.
That's a good line right there. Bet you're wishing your missing your front dig right now.
Yeah, but I'm not missing the weight of that VFD.
Right. Oh, come on, car. So close. This is what I was fighting. Just like that. There she goes. Yeah. This is going to be a tricky spot, even once he's balanced in here. He's going to be running a difficult line.
Oh, come on, rear servo. Here we go.
Very well done.
I want to stuff those rears right where I have them.
Yeah, I like what you're doing. Mine did the exact same thing, and I was like, what the heck is happening? I think I see now what my car did. My wheel probably locked on that right rock.
Yeah. Okay, so where it gets tricky. Got enough weight up front. I think I'm going to use that pocket passenger rear to hold my tire in place and push against the rear driver.
Really well done. Looking really good. Stupid stick. Uh-oh. I think we're getting a little into the danger zone now. Oh, we've got it. That stick grabbed on the inside of your wheel.
Did it?
Yep. So like it won't just fall down now.
I think I can make the transfer.
All right, I like where it's at. Oh dear.
I'm not gonna lose this.
I don't want to give any kind of driving advice because I don't want this to be my fault if he slips in. Dude, I think it's got it right there.
It's got it.
Looking good. Looking less good. Oh no. Grab winch, pull line. Can you recover it all? Can you drive your rears back up the hill? No, your servo smashed into the wall. Damn, so close, dude. That was good.
Oh well. Next time.
Sometimes, guys, there's obstacles that just do not look as difficult as they actually are. In my opinion, this is one of them. It's just this square kind of notch, but it's just the right width and setup to really make it a pain to drive through. Especially with this car's width. So what happens is by the time I'm in here, now my left rear is completely trapped under that overhang. And I'm scrubbing the top of my tire already. This car does not like this obstacle. So he's got that front driver hooked on a flat wall, so it can't like rotate the car very much where it's at. So as the rear goes through the bind, the problem is it pulls the front end backwards because the rear tire has to go back and up and around. Yeah, you're hitting the top of your tire in there. It's just kind of set up perfect that the line you think works, there's something there to make it not work. overhang, the off camber, the vertical climb, the width. Tricky. It's fun though. These are my kind of obstacles where they're just really difficult and they're a good challenge. They're a fun puzzle to solve.
Yes.
Okay, got a good setup coming in right there. Rear's in a heck of a bind.
Just not possible, man.
Another attempt. So what my line choice here is try and keep the left rear on the ledge, and then we're gonna slide the sidewall through. Okay, I think I already messed up my front line. I'm gonna try and keep the fronts just sandwiched between these rocks, which the front ends up leveled out and then fighting a bind on the way up. Right here, I end up wiggling my servo to help it break free, but I've got to keep that left rear high as it pushes through. So it's going where I want so far, and we've kept our left rear up. That front end has nothing to hang on to at this point, and it starts washing out on me. And then I'll run out of rear steer angle, and then the car gets in a bind, and it just so easily wants to roll on me. Well, all right, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and sign out for the buggy content for this video. Thanks so much, Cam, for coming out today, man. Had a good time. Appreciate you guys watching. Me and Cam had a gay old time out here on the trail today. I sure had a great day. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Keep the rubber side down. Later.